All right, Act 4, Scene 3. Tyrrell enters. Tyrrell. The tyrant's bloody request has been met. It was the most ruthless massacre. The tyrant's bloody request has been met. It was the most ruthless massacre this country has ever been guilty of. Dighton and Forrest, whom I hired to perform the butchery, are used to killing people, the bloody dogs, but they melted with tenderness and human compassion, weeping like children when they described what they'd done. The tender babes lay like this, said Dighton. Like this, said Forrest, with their innocent white arms around each other. Their lips, like 4 red roses on a stalk, touched. A prayer book lay on their pillow, which, said Forrest, almost made me change my mind, but oh, the devil. There he stopped talking, and Dighton took up where he left off. We smothered the perfect, most sweet work of nature. The 2 men were both destroyed by remorse. They couldn't speak, so I left them to bring the news to the murderous king, and here he comes. Richard enters. Here he comes. Health to you, my king. Richard. Kind Tyrrell, will your news make me happy? Tyrrell, if my doing what you told me makes you happy, then be happy because I did it. Richard, but did you see them dead? Tyrrell, I did, my lord. Richard, and buried? Noble Tyrrell. Tyrrell, the tower's chaplain has buried them, but to tell you the truth, I don't know where. Richard, Tyrrell, come back shortly after dinner and tell me the details of their deaths. In the meantime, think about how I can do you good and give you what you want. See you soon. Tyrrell, I humbly say goodbye. Tyrrell exits. Richard, I've locked up Clarence's son and matched his daughter with the poor fellow. Edward's sons have been carried off by the angels, and Anne, my wife, has bid good night to the world. Now I go, a jolly, thriving wooer, to marry my brother Edward's young daughter, Elizabeth, because I know Richmond has his eye on her. He wants to win the crown by way of marrying her. Ratcliffe enters. Ratcliffe, my lord. Richard, is the news good or bad that you enter without knocking? Ratcliffe, bad news, my lord. The Bishop of Ely has fled to Richmond, and Buckingham, backed by a hardy Welsh army, is on the march. His army is growing. So Buckingham's coming back with an army? So Richard, Ely joining Richmond troubles me more than Buckingham and his quickly assembled army. Come, I've heard that frightened analysis only serves to delay action, and delay can lead to ruin, so my method is going to be to move as quickly as fire. Come, let's gather an army. The best strategy is to head right to the battlefield. When traitors challenge us to fight, it's best to act fast. They exit. It's the end of Act 4, Scene 3. Shakespeare. King Richard III.